no idea if I'm filming this in the same video as the last one or not, but if it is a new video, welcome to the channel again, guys. Today we're going to be doing the coilovers on the Supra. Got the jack here, but the car's already jacked up, as you can see, so I'm just going to take the front tires off and start working on the front. For those of you who never saw the parts unboxing video, if you didn't already know, they are Fortunato 500s. Bought them quote-unquote used from a guy that pretty much just had the car sit on them after he sold his BCs for a while. Shout out to David from the FLA 70 group. He's the one who hooked me up with these. But yeah, they're pretty much brand new, other than the fact that someone bought them before I did. He never even got to drive on them. Oh yeah, and I never went over the suspension setup on the car when I first got it. But yeah, it's on Eibach lowering springs, and that's pretty much it. What I've been doing, reason why I'm not working on the car itself right now, I am preloading the springs before I put them on the car. Got them down from 7 inches to 6 7/8 of an inch. And now I just got to do it to the other front coilover and the other two that I left over there for the back. As for how to preload your springs, you can use your hand or this wrench that they give you from the factory and raise the spring or lower the spring accordingly to whatever you're looking for, and then just lock this little piece right here. And then what you're gonna do, get a screwdriver, get a hammer, and then just bang it in. More turn. So all 4 coilovers have now been preloaded properly and are approximately similar ride heights, well, the rear and the front. So now all that's left is just uninstall the current shock and spring setup and install the new ones.
The next day.
So guys, unexpected day 2 of the coilover install. I fucked up the preload the first day I got them. I just took them out of the box, started spinning the spring like an idiot, and I didn't expect anything to happen. So I spent the entire first day just figuring out the preload and also trying to figure out this bottom bolt right here. At least the front left coilover is already started up. Should be out with no problem. Got the homie Aramis here helping out. Oh, and I also changed out 7M guys. Alright, so change the radiator hoses. No more worries about this blowing up if too much pressure builds up or anything. Alternator was swapped last video. So, but yeah, let's get to the coilovers. Oh shit.
God.
Fuck.
Fuck.
By the way, what am I bitching about? They bring their own bolts. Now we gotta remove the upper A-arm. We gotta find what size bolts those are. I'm pretty sure they're 19s. And then the coilover should pop out easy.
You buy them on those 4-piston Brembos. What are these? I don't see Brembos on these. You put a little sticker right there, says Brembo.
Fuck you, okay? It's got a 2J, it's fast.
Too bad I won't stop fast.
Clearly. Clearly.
You should have just panned out to the camera right there.
Oh my god.
That would have been perfect.
Hey, that accident wasn't stopping related, okay? So that's the breaker bar you use when it's the oh fuck it has to come out moment.
Yeah, bro, spare parts.
So many Supras out there.
Bro, you had like 50 Supras in your backyard, bro.
Hey, there are more Supras than fucking Civics out there.
This is a bolt.
It's a big boy.
Yo, how the fuck is the bolt come on the other side?
So we also made the discovery that the Eibachs are upside down for some reason in this car. Stock suspension, can't relate.
I still got the functional TMs, okay?
Remove your fender liners, guys.
Not the fender liners, the actual... Why do you have the fender liner?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, what the fuck? No, don't do that now.
I need to fucking grab it, you ass. God damn, dude. That is a long ass
Big boy
bolt.
with 3 eyes.
Here.
Unbolt your ABS before unbolting the upper arm.
You know what you should do?
Upper control arm.
You know what you should do? We should delete this one. And then when we do on the other side, do it properly so we don't look like dumbasses.
Not fucking for the meme, bro.
For the memes, you know? That's the person that's clicking on this video, it's not gonna be like, yeah, I'm here to see idiots almost break their ABS line.
Have you seen me meme my shit?
I know.
Like, it doesn't matter that much.
But still, somebody's gonna click on this like genuinely interested in just putting coilovers on their fucking beat the shit marks like Supra.
It's better with this one turned out of my way so I can actually see.
Look at your disappointing two piston brakes. Nah, have you ever seen the meme? Where it's like you and your girl in the club, and this guy comes up and slaps her ass. What do you do?
Yes.
No, it's you see this man pull up on the red light, and he's got these on. What are you doing? And it's the 4-piston Brembo brake.
Fuck off, bro. So yeah, Fortunato is going to be a little bit lower, and it should go right up in here with no problems, or not. Bro, I'm pretty sure that's it. Like, that's it. So we just lowered the car and it just barely rubbed. This is full lock steering. Fortunato's bottomed out and it doesn't rub, but we are gonna raise it a little bit.
3 hours later.
So we finished the front a while ago, but between grabbing some food, jokes, and everything, it has turned night on us. But we do have good enough lighting to be able to continue working. The front is all done. Well, the front left. We're moving to the back just for the sake of lighting. Then we'll flip the car just to still be able to film.
Someone did actually a decent job.
Pull more.
Hey!
So as you guys can see, the rear setup is very similar. I just noticed the strut is dented. But yeah, it's a similar setup. You have the same 19mm bolt that runs. Well, the camera doesn't really pick it up. But yeah, right there, sort of where my finger's pointing. You still have the same 19mm bolt there, and just the bolts up top that hold it seem to be different right here. I haven't checked what size they are exactly, but they are a little bit different from the front.
Well,
other than that,
shitty stock brakes.
I'm so done with you for this. But yeah, so similar setup. Should be easier than the front. No ABS lines to deal with here in the back. So, should be a simple install. By the way, up front, these little rings that Fortunato supplies you guys with, if you order them for your Mark III, are actually for you to mount your ABS bracket.
I never understood this. You see that, right?
What?
The sway bar end link?
What about, oh, right here?
Yeah, you see that? That's
Yeah.
plastic. That's not metal. That's plastic. All
Toyota,
the original ones.
moving forward.
Moving forward!
Toyota, moving forward. Unintentionally.
The fact is that these have been here for like 30 years. And they've never broke.
I need sway bar end links, bro.
No, but these... Oh, look, he did it correctly, this one. They're not upside
Why
down.
the fuck were the other ones upside down?
I don't know. We're gonna undo this bolt, push it forward. Should be able to drop enough that we just pull it
Yeah,
out.
exactly. It should be way easier.
Dude.
And, dude, I can just do it with the gun down there.
If we can.
I can
Let's
just
clean
do it
these
with
up,
the gun.
These look really nice. Look,
Yeah,
my Air
alright.
Force Ones are still white, though. Hey!
Yeah, let's get to it.
No, let's remove the top first. Because we learned our lesson, remember? Top, and then there's no pressure, so the bottom
Oh,
should
you're
come right
right,
out.
you're right. Alright, let's figure out what size the top is.
Oh, look, it's a Rebel. I'm just gonna line the sensor real quick. There we go.
Perfect.
Come on. Keep on. There you go.
There you go.
A little more.
More? There we go. And I push. Fucking hell.
You saw me pointing at you, that's the worst.
Alright, I'm gonna. Hold up. Just so we don't move.
Oh shit. Thank you, bro. Okay. Here's what the fun part is. You have to put this on the jack.
Oh, okay.
Do these. Okay. Do these one in like not even half an hour.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, there you go. Slowly. Slowly. Bing. There you go.
Perfect. Alright.
Jack it up. Jack it up.
Oh.
You go all the way up. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. You can tighten it up now and you'll be done.
Yep. Gotta get those filler shots.
Get some filler shots of your stock brakes.
Fuck off.
You won't let, I will never let you look at that.
Got the top done, so the The bolt, we put it in, bro.
Oh, we did. Oh.
Yeah, we put it in.
You put it on. Nice, bro.
Oh, you didn't? No, you put it on and then I put the nut on. Hold up.
I didn't know you put the nut on. There you go.
There we go. Whoa.
That's it? Dude, that was
Yo, that was easy as fuck.
quick. And look at the stock brakes. Stock brakes. Look at that. He got some stock brakes. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna have you record your own disappointment that your car won't start. Oh! Look at the disappointment slowly rolling away. Look. Where the fuck is the floor so damn wet? Start it! Go! Put on your headlights, you fuck. Safety. Hey! Supra! Is that a Supra? Oh shit, oh. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me! Straighten out, straighten it out! Alright! Do it, you won't. I ain't hear no blow valve.
Alright, so what happened, Aramis?
What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
No, I thought those speaker wires, so I went yickety yank on them, yeeted the cables. Turns out I yeeted the fuel pump cables.
Yeah, I'm the man with too many excuses, huh? Alright, so we just made it back from the body shop, fully repaired. As you can see, we have a new door. Everything's fine now, right?
Fuck you. Worst case scenario, you run full lungless, and what's the worst that can happen?
My wheel falls off. You told me to stop because
Oh, yeah.
the pressure. There we go. Okay. Push down with your foot. Okay. I finessed it out of there. Now, there we go.
Yeah.
Fender.
There you go. Look.
There we go. Nasty ass eyeglass.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, how come we have 5 bushings?
What? No.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, bro.
I was gonna say, no way we did that.
It's like, hey, how come we have leftover parts?
Where's the bolt? Where's the bolt? Where's the bolt?
You had it right there, right there, right there. Oh, Jose got stuck with his sister.
Oh, for real?
I don't want this song to be playing right now, but I guess it has to be playing because I can't go to touch my phone. Are you in?
I have half of it.
Just keep wiggling it. It'll go in. There, just keep wiggling.
Oh.
Well, just get it. Let's say keep wiggling. Alright, get the jack.
Okay.
And bring, hold on. We can line up the whole. Just a little bit slowly. Keep going, slowly. Keep going. It's backing up all the way now. There you go. That's it. Put the bolt on.
We got 3 out of the 4 coilovers done. You can't really see it in there, but both back coilovers are done, the front and left. Now all we have left is the front right.
Now we had all the tips and tricks from our amazing how-to video. Let's fuck this one up. The wheel of fortune.
You mean depression?
Not the same thing. So what happened was, see, you went on eBay, typed in super coilovers, and you're like, sort price lowest. Boom. Don't act like you didn't, because you did. Anyways, so what you did, you ended up getting your eBay coilovers, and you found out motherfuckers ain't got instructions. So you came here, right video. Of course you did. So what you want to do is that there's this bolt, long ass motherfucking Johnny thing, right there, and it's got a nut on the end of it. What you do is you're gonna take a 19 wrench here and a 19 breaker bar or air gun, if you're fancy like that, to remove it.
Well, if you have an air gun small enough, because ours is a bit too big.
Motherfucker, I didn't ask for your opinion. So,
Hey, shut the fuck up.
so what you do is you gotta remove that nut, and then you gotta, once you remove that nut, you gotta jack it up by the control arm down here. Put the camera down here, David.
Hey, I'm trying.
And you jack it up so you can slide the whole thing out. Pro tip, these washers are gonna get stuck on the fender liner, so just push them back to slide the bolt out. What I do is, once you do that, there's gonna be 3 nuts up top. You don't pan the camera there. They can see the 3 nuts. If not, they shouldn't be working on a car like this.
There.
Anyways, so
They're the 3 most difficult nuts on the car, right?
Oh yeah, totally, bro.
Yeah.
They're so invisible. So once you remove those 3, the whole suspension will come down. Once you have the suspension come down, there's going to be 2 brackets. One bracket here. Can you see it? One bracket there, and then another one right up here. We already bolted these, but it's 2 10mm bolts right here. And then we got a sway bar end link over here, right here. Which one's that one? 17?
Wait, the light's in the camera, and I don't know. Yeah, I got it.
That's a 17 sway bar end link. My hands are nasty as fuck, bro.
It's so small.
You gotta remove the cotter pin here. I'm actually bending it right now. Once you remove the cotter pin, you remove the capsule nut. Which size is that one?
14.
14?
Wait, no. It's a 19 too.
Final nut that you remove over here. Camera guy, are you getting this? Look, right there. That's also a 19. Just remove that and hold the other side with the, hold this side with a 19 wrench. Remove that and the whole suspension should just drop out.
It's a really long one. Well, it's not that long, but it goes through the shock. It's the one that I pointed out earlier in the video that I was wrestling with the first night I was working on the car.
Look at this motherfucker's fake ass brakes.
Look at this motherfucker with the fucking peasant 7M.
By Brembos and Weds and a bride seat.
And you still have less than 400 horsepower.
So, my seats are worth more than your wheels.
Fuck. Let's just get to it.
Look, dude, so you got the dude thing, you undo the dude bolt, the dude thing comes out, you put the dude thing in there.
That's exactly it.
The dude, and boom, race car. Hello, it's me, YouTube, generic YouTube vlogger. Here's this car. We're gonna rebuild it. It was fire damage in an accident, and boom.
Oh my
Now
god.
we're gonna rebuild it. Look at this. Look at all the fire damage. This is a coilover install. See, this would be one video for most people, but nah, we're gonna make it 5 series, and with them clickbaity ass titles like, oh,
I broke my Fortunato 500.
500s.
There we go.
This shit in my eye, it's a contacts. My eyes aren't fucked up. Just letting you know that. Because see, if you get in the comments down below, yo, what's up with this fucking eyes? It's fucking contacts, okay? Oh! Just all you hear in the sound is me grunting.
Oh my god. Yo, these are fucking
This is some tough nut. Look, we got this. Is why I have the camera. Not the camera, not pointing at. Not the camera, not pointing at what the fuck we're doing. So all you just hear is me grunting it rather inappropriately.
What it was. Just pull the whole way.
The washer. Here you go. Pull it to the fender liner.
Okay.
Oh wait, we forgot the jacket. We didn't listen to our own
What do you
instruction. To jack it up so it releases pressure.
Oh yeah, this is the best how-to video ever. Okay.
Yeah.
Pull it harder.
No, it's the bolt that's stuck in the fender coating shit.
Oh god.
Jack it up. You going?
One eternity later.
So the camera died, now we're back a few days later at the end of the coilover install, and here's the final result. And I have to say, I am very satisfied with it, and the car isn't even as low as it will be in its final stance. We just have it set up like this because my exhaust is hanging very low, so just to make sure that it's not scraping on the ground everywhere I go. It does scrape more as it is, so I can't lower it too much for now. But as you can see there, we used to have about 3 fingers. I don't know if I ever caught that on video, but now it's about like 2 fingers in between the fenders, something like that. And in the back, it used to be like 4, now it's about like 3, something like that. So we did drop it 1/2 inch all around. We are going to have to drop the back more at some point. And a couple other things have been changed on this car. I've been doing a lot this week. It's been about a week since the coilovers were done. I smoked out the side markers, refinished the trims for the left side, which are all in the car. Not on the car, obviously, because it's damaged. I'm not going to go to that side anyway. Got this headlight housing from Aramis, actually. Thanks for that, bro. I also painted it satin black. They don't come this color. I painted it satin black to match the trims all around the car, and also to kind of hide any scratches that they had from before. Now to the back, going over some other things that have changed. It's too dark back here, but I had to get a new breaker in there simply because when we were putting together the interior again, so when we were putting the interior back together, Aramis pressed a button to disconnect the breaker, but it actually just broke for whatever reason, and it just stayed up, and the battery was connected at all times no matter what you did with the breaker. And then the battery had broken when we were tightening the negative terminal. So, and now I have absolutely no electrical issues now that I have a new alternator and a new starter to go with that. And also, one thing I forgot to mention, I took off the tints about as much as I could. The driver and passenger side, well, the passenger side still has some tint left over there, simply because I would have to take off the whole door panel to get to it, and I figured I'm gonna get tints on this car anyway, so I'll let the shop take care of that. The back has some remnants scattered all over there. They're hard to find sometimes, somewhere in the middle. And then up here, there's also some of the tint left. So like I said, the shop can take care of some of the harder stuff that I couldn't do myself, or I could, but I got a little bit lazy, and also it was getting really difficult to do. And I figured I'm gonna have to pay them to make sure everything's clean anyway. So they can take care of some of that, and I had just taken them off simply because I thought I was going to be driving this car to the shop. But the cooling issues have stopped me from doing that, simply because my temps are still climbing a lot. And my temps are climbing a lot more than before. For those of you who are from South Florida, if you know, you know. Once January, February passes, not even February, more like just January, December-ish, yeah, fun's over as far as boost weather and all that. And you can't get away with any cooling issues at all. Your car's going to start getting cooked in the heat real quick. So I'm just going to get the car towed to the shop, and then towed over to my tuner's place, and he will be installing the fans, the shroud, and I'm pretty sure there's some other stuff. Oh yeah, the coolant overflow. He's going to be installing that, and then that's pretty much it. Then it just needs to go for an alignment, and she's road ready. Oh, and the tints, of course. I'm not going to have bad visibility again. So for those of you who have stuck around for the entire video, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more on the channel. And for those of you guys who have Supras, hope you learned something, and it'll make your coilover install a little bit easier. And of course, remember, if you want to cop a shirt, visit the website. If you want to join the car club, also check out the website for information on that. And we will be dropping a lot more merch soon. So we'll catch you guys in the next video.
Everybody get smoked, dummy. Everybody get smoked, dummy. Yeah, look, I'm aiming straight for the jugular, fuck it up. Everybody finna talk what they want. Know they stating the formula for me, but I talk a lot when I gotta be blunt. Ain't talking fast when I send it text out. Check the connection and leave the rest out. Speaking into this shit, got the best. So I'm a Medulla, you know what the truth is, we clap for the